everyone. Thank you so much for joining me here on Soasted Checks. Today, I'm going to be doing a review of Shiver by Junji. This is a collection of a bunch of his works. It is a manga. It's a horror manga. If you haven't read it or you haven't watched the anime, I just want to say, because it's a collection. The anime is a collection that they have on Funimation. The anime is not as good at portraying the horror. This book has like a majority of the stories that they ended up putting in the anime, which I thought was interesting. So, this one is probably one of my favorites. Because it is like a collection of just like a variety of stories. Having some of my favorites, like one of my favorite episodes in the anime was the used record. And in here, the used record's about, like, it's the same thing. But the used record is like, there's this record from this woman that died, like, in a car. She got hit by a car, like, on her way to record her first song. She was like a scat, bebop, badoobop, shewop, boo, kind of singer. Some jazz, right? She got killed right in front of the fucking studio. So they took her inside, knowing she wouldn't make it, knowing she wouldn't be able to record. But she recorded somehow anyway. Like, she was dead. But she started singing and one of the dudes recorded it and it made this album. So this album was recorded after she died. And it literally bewitches people and makes them like, I have to have it or I'll kill you. And like, if they can't have it, they will literally murder someone. And they're like, oh, you died? I guess you don't need it now. Taking it. So it's like, it's weird. I don't know. I really like that one. That one's my favorite. There's also another really good one. Oh, sorry. There's another really, really good one in here that I really enjoyed. And it was, the hanging blimps. The hanging balloons were friggin' cool as heck. So, the hanging balloons was not in the anime, but it is my favorite. It's like super spooky. So like there's these blimps that come down from above and they're a giant head basically. And I'm so sorry for yawning. I didn't sleep. Cause who sleeps anymore? So the blimps come down from above and they have the head of the person they're going to, like, go after. And these heads, like, hunt people. They can talk. They can, like, trick you. And they'll wrap their, the end of the balloon isn't just a regular balloon. It's a noose. And it'll pick your ass up and choke you and kill you. And, like, they come after you. Their intent is to get you. Which is weird. So they end up getting, like, most of Tokyo. And it's really wild. I personally loved it. I thought it was spooky and just fantastic overall. But yeah, so like it has stories like that. It has the marionettes, which is where like the reverse of what we think of when we think of puppets. It has Greased, which is a good one. The Long Dream. It has the Ancestors. And those are some of the really good ones. One that I wasn't expecting was a bonus story. And I really enjoyed the bonus story. Which was about the cursed frame. So this model was afraid to be in any photos where they clipped her shot. And she was talking trash about that creepy model that you see sometimes in the stories. Which is half inspired by like the shark girl kind of thing. But she ends up getting really pissed off because she was talking shit. So she cuts her up and fits her into a frame like her worst fear. Which is just super weird to me, personally. Like, I don't understand. But that's what she did. And that worked out. I guess, you know, for the shark lady. Who I want more information on. Overall, this collection is really good. It's one of my favorites. I just really liked the variety they had going on. Because, like, even though they're all, like, a lot of them say the word Shiver, which I thought was funny. Because it's like, hey, this is the name of the book. But or the name of the collection. But overall, I really did enjoy this collection. It's my favorite of them all. Not much to say on it other than, like, the manga is a lot better than the anime. So if you've watched the anime, then you know that it doesn't portray the idea of suspense as intensely as this does. Like, this builds up more. This is about this jade bug and holes in the skin where you can breathe. And, like, the anime doesn't make it as spooky. But overall, I felt this one was my favorite collection because of the variety. Like, it has, like, this builds so much better than it did in the anime. This did not build as well in the anime. And I also feel like these stories, because it is in book form and I can read it, I guess I processed it better than the anime. And I actually picked up on some of the details that I didn't recognize from before. And that was very, like, cool for me. I love the cover. I'll just say the cover is, like, the best. One, it's got, like, the glossy text, but everything else is that matte texture that I just love. But it has the creepy model being pulled out by a balloon. You have elements of the ancestors, Greece, the jade. You have the long dream, right? Where is it? Oh, there it is. The marionettes. It's got some variety. Like, this one is good. It's got a lot in it. It's like 400 pages, and it's pretty good. Like, one of the cute little things about this that I really enjoy, which another one that came out better, I feel like The Longest Dream feels so much better in book form, just because, yes, it's the same story and it's the same content, but I feel like you can understand it better, and I feel like there's more to know. I feel like, I don't know, the atmosphere built a lot better in the book than it does in the anime. And being able to build that atmosphere really illustrates the genre better. And that's just what I feel. This did have the story of Painter, which you do see in the Junji collection on Funimation. And you also see in Tomie, the collected volumes, which is about, like, this painter who paints her, and they had that one in here, so it felt kind of interesting that they had this here and in that collection. I don't know, I feel like a waste of paper, because Tomie is not my favorite. But one thing I do want to say is that it's really cute that he put his little commentaries. They added commentary about his process and things that reminded him of and how he was inspired for each chapter. And I really like that. And some of them, like, he puts down just some embarrassing things that happened that inspired him to write the horror. And I just really love that. Like, overall, that was just, I don't know. It was really personal, and it makes me enjoy him as a creator even more. But yeah, so this is Shiver, Junji. I will link it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you here next time on So Sit Checks. Bye!